This beautiful thing is the new Pagani Codalunga Speedster. Only 10 will ever be sold and the starting price is from 11 million euros, and that's before taxes. And I'm going to tell you why it's so special. You might be thinking that Pagani have taken the Codalunga Coupe and just cut the roof off. It's not that simple. So while it looks the same from the front, it's not. The Speedster has this new blade there for altered aerodynamics because they've changed the aero on this car because it has no roof. Now here at the front you have these wonderful big flaps there, so they are active downforce, but they also help feed air into the front radiators. Moving down the side, one thing you notice is that this windscreen is slightly lower than on the Coupe. It gives the car a more raked shape. Another obvious change is this. So the Coupe has gull-wing doors, this has normal doors. They do look the same in terms of the design, but the shape is all new. And because they fitted these new doors, they've had to alter the wings at the front and at the back. So those body panels are all new. So too is the rear deck as well, because we have no coupe roof and we've got vents in there where you can just about see the engine. Also, you've got these huge scoops there and there, which do help that big V12 breathe. In terms of wheel sizes, they are the same as on the coupe, 20 at the front, 21 at the rear. Oh, look at that, it looks stunning. In fact, this matte cream paint is just mwah. Round the back, I mean, this is a classic long tail, so it's 25 centimeters longer than a Huayra, and it just looks so good. Once again, with the active aero, it just looks beautiful when it's stationary, and then it looks high-tech when it's driving. Another cool feature is we have ceramic coated exhaust pipes, but unlike the coupe, this Speedster adds 2 extra exhaust pipes. They're actually hidden underneath here. Look, there they are. Now they're added because this car has more power than the Codalunga Coupe, but it's not about the power really, it's about the noise. Little button in the cabin, press it, opens up valves in those lower exhausts for more sound. The body panels and the exhaust are not the only thing that differentiate this car from the coupe version. All Codalunga Speedsters at the moment are manual, and because of that they've had to alter the car chassis. So they've had to fit this central spine here, which is different than on the coupe. They've made the pedal box wider so you can have 3 pedals. Also, the manual gearbox has different brackets, so the rear subframe has had to be changed as well. It's basically completely new. As with the Codalunga Coupe, the starting point of this car is a Huayra, so the wheelbase is the same as a Huayra. However, because it's a long tail, there's this extra bit of chassis which is longer to accommodate that longer tail. Unlike the Codalunga Coupe though, which uses the Huayra engine, this Speedster uses the Utopia engine. So 6-litre, V12 twin turbo, power 864 horsepower. Now you can see the gold on here. That's a nod to the Codalunga Coupe. However, if you look here, you will see this bronze on the gearbox. So this is the manual gearbox here. That is a nod to the Utopia. Now you might be thinking, blimey, that's a lot of carbon fibre, Matt. Well, yeah, this is the biggest single piece of carbon fibre that Pagani has ever made. It's 3.7 square metres. It's huge. The interior of this car is just exquisite. So the design is the same as the Codalunga Coupe, which means it's different than a Huayra or a Utopia. It's unique to the Codalunga series. And everything you see and touch is either metal, wood, leather, fabric, carbon fibre. There is no plastic in here at all. It's absolutely gorgeous. Special shout out to this fabric here. It's not your average everyday fabric, oh no. It's actually embroidered by a special machine of which there is only one in Europe, and there's 4 million individual stitches to produce the fabric in this car. The total cost? Well, all this fabric, just these bits, same price as an average family car. It's nuts. Same with the steering wheel. So it's got a carbon fibre core, like a Huayra, and then they put mahogany over it, and then some aluminium bolts, and they just machine it all down, so it just feels luxurious. Same with the gear shifter. In fact, let's have a little go. Oh, so it's a dog leg manual gearbox, and I just love seeing seeing it working with the linkages. It is glorious. Another thing to note is this green colour, very, very special. And you've got 2-tone here, so you've got different colour green up there as on those air vents, and the air vents themselves, once again, machined from metal. If you look at the dials, they're the same structure and layout as the Codalunga Coupe, but it's got special green paint. It is unique, and everything that you just touch feels like, even the door latch, to open the door. Everything is a pleasure to use. I'm just like pressing buttons randomly because they just all feel so nice. Never has applying a parking brake felt so good. All these switches, once again, unique to the Codalunga. You don't find these on other Pagani cars. The layout is new, and we haven't got an overbearing screen. You just got enough for your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, most likely with customers Apple CarPlay. The seats themselves are the same structure as in a Wyra, but completely new in terms of the fabric and the leather choices. There is one extra feature on this car that's worth noting, and it's the fact that sometimes you've seen videos online of like hypercars bursting into flames and stuff, and then, you know, people buying them to try and do them up and then failing to do it. That's not going to happen with one of these, because look, you've got a fire extinguisher here in the car, so if anything should happen, pop that and everything's good-ish. Now, cars like this, they don't tend to be practical, but there's something about Pagani which has a sort of boutique luggage feel to it, and that extends to the car. So there's loads of little places to store stuff. So there's your glove box, but then up here on the dash you have more space. Up there, there's some little places there for your mobile phone. Here, there's some more storage. Here, there's some more storage. Up here, there's some more storage. Here is some bespoke luggage, once again with the embroidery and the leather that's on the seats. We have a suit bag here as well. There's a place for your mobile phone there and your USB sockets. But you might be thinking, well, that's all well and good, Matt, and there's no place for your drink. There is the thought of this. Look, there's your cup holder there. Perfect. But there's even more luggage capacity on this car. It's more practical than you think. But before I show you that, I need to just let you see the key. It's a perfect model of the car. Look at that. Wow. Don't lose that. To be honest with you, accessing the boot is a bit of a palaver. So you open the door, undo these lovely leather straps like that, flick this, there we go. Then you have to go around the other side. Same procedure, undo that, there we go. And then lifty uppy. And now you can access the luggage pods. Look, down here, so once again, under the strap. And now drop this down, and there is your bespoke luggage, once again with that wonderful embroidering. And then when you've done that, you have to put it all back together again. Okay, but do you know what? You don't really mind. And I'll tell you why you don't mind, because you just have a look at the beautiful engineering and craftsmanship. There's something about seeing the top of a tyre. If you have a car where you can see the top of the tyre, you're living your best life. I'm wondering what's under the clamshell bonnet though. So to open that, it's the same procedure. Undo the buckles. There is definitely a luggage theme with this car. Do the clip, run round, clip, and up. Ooh. Now, I'd normally say there's no point going underneath the bonnet because there's no storage, but it is quite nice to look at this carbon fibre, isn't it? Especially if you've gone for a solid colour, like on this car. There's something about Pagani and their carbon fibre, it's definitely worth appreciating. Look at the way that's all lined up there. Under the bonnet. I think they have OCD at Pagani. Now you might be thinking, yes Matt, lovely car, but it's roofless. What happens if it rains or it's cold? You can only take it out in good weather. Well no, because you can get it with a roof. Look, this is the roof for the car. However, it does take two people to fit it, and you need to know what you're doing. So this is Lorenzo from Pagani's Special Projects division, and he's going to show me what we need to do to fit the roof. So what's the first thing?
So the first thing is to close the front bonnet.
Okay.
So we just need to lift it down.
Yeah. I'm good with this, I think.
Yeah. Close it. Perfect. Then fix the latch.
Okay, latched.
Then we just need to close a little bit the door without closing total.
So just a little bit, not completely closed. Do we shut this down?
No, just maintaining it open.
Okay, right.
And close the mirror a little bit.
Close the mirror a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, this is very specific. Right, good.
Correct.
They feel nice, by the way.
Then
Which side do you want me on?
I get the one.
Okay.
This one, the right one.
Lift it up.
Lift it up. It's really lightweight.
Yeah, it is light. Are you sure you can't do it on your own?
No, because it's really large.
Oh yeah.
So.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
This is nerve-wracking.
Then you can see there is a metal cone. You need to put the metal cone inside the recess.
It's gone in.
Got it? Perfect. Yeah. And then just...
Wait. You clipped something there. No? Your side's clicked. No? Okay.
Is it open, the handle?
Yeah, the handle's open.
Okay. Then there is a handle here. Just open it.
Where?
Here there is a handle.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a handle.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't get it open.
Pushing the...
Oh,
okay.
I got it. That feels nice.
Then close it here.
Yeah.
And then close also the handle at the back.
Right, so you've got to do that in order. Oh,
Perfect, done.
everything feels so gorgeous, doesn't it?
We just need to close this one before the door.
If I'd done that the wrong way round, what would have happened?
Probably you could scratch the rear trunk.
Right. Good job you said that, Lorenzo. That could have been catastrophic and very expensive for me. And now, just clip that down. That's clipped.
Just close the door.
And there it is.
And with the roof on, the car looks like a coupe.
It does, doesn't it? It's lovely. So, can you tell me what exactly is the idea behind this car and what does the special projects division do?
So this car is part of the Grandi Complicazioni family. Grandi Complicazioni is the special project division in charge of working on few off car as well as one-off car. This car starts as an open roof evolution of the Codalunga Coupe, maintaining exactly the same design approaches in terms of simplicity. The car looks like hand molded or sculpted by the wind. We have removed everything was not necessary. No grills, no aerodynamic elements, no wings. Everything was like sculpted by the wind. A real timeless car.
There's certain features on it which really stand out, such as this paint. This is just not your normal Pagani paint. Like when you're configuring a Utopia, you can't select this paint, can you?
No, this paint is custom made for this car. The name is called rarest Speedster. And we have done more than 60 samples of color tone before choosing the right one.
So how long did that take?
It's really long, a long process.
Obviously customers, they won't necessarily be going for this green. Has some gone for this green?
Right now, no, because we wanted just to keep it as a prototype, but many clients are asking it.
Really? Okay, well I said many. There's 10 cars, 10 have been sold. How many of the 10 customers have asked for this green?
Many of them, but till today, no one will have it.
Really?
Really.
But might you change your mind?
Let's see it.
Do you know what? Every single Codalunga Speedster is going to be in this green, I'll tell you, because it looks great. What else is special about this car then?
There was a very important thing about the design, that is the central tunnel that evolves to the roll bar. And when we have designed the central tunnel, we wanted to create a sort of link between the exterior and the interior. This is the reason why we have a sort of color fold that from the rear part of the trunk goes down till the upper part of the front end. This is very nice.
Well, Lorenzo, I mean, this is an absolutely stunning car. All cars have been sold. It's not surprising. Did you have all cars sold before you even started building the prototype?
In the way, because we have considered it secret till the presentation last July. After the presentation, we had so many requests, and for having one of the Codalunga Speedster, you need to be on the top tier client level. Right. So not all the clients could have one, only specific clients.
There's even levels within Pagani. I mean, it is insane, but what a beautiful, beautiful car. Thing is though, for me, an open top car, you get to hear the noise. I prefer an open top car. I would rather have the Speedster than the Coupe if I was ever in that situation. However, I must say, there is one Pagani that I've driven which I know, even though this will sound great, it won't sound as good as this other Pagani. To find out what that Pagani is, just click on the video window to check that out, because it is insane. You've got to hear the car. Anyway, listen, I hope you'll enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Let me know what you think of the Codalunga Speedster in the comments. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because we've got a very special Pagani video coming out soon. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.